Good evening, punkers. Look at this, I'm coming to you from Lake Tyrrell this time, and I have a tripod stand as well this time. I've gone fancy. The flies are annoying me, they really are, but I bet you're wondering, Astropunk, what are you doing at Lake Tyrrell? Well, I'm happy to help out at a documentary that is all about protecting the night sky. And filming for that is happening this weekend, hopefully minus fly. So here we are, Lake Tyrrell, sun is setting behind me. There you go, beautiful Lake Tyrrell sign there as well. It's waiting for the documentary crew to get here and then we'll start doing some stuff. I'm going to be interviewed in it. I'm going to have a chat about, I'll see, like Astrofest for starters, and why it is so important to protect night skies around the world really, and how we can go about getting more dark sky reserves. That's what this video is all about. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? Back to handheld at the moment. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark now, and the first lot of filming we had to do is done. A lot of run-throughs and do it again just to make sure it was working well. But how cool is this sunset as well, by the way? There you go, there's the sunset. Beautiful, beautiful Tyrrell sunset. As always, just absolutely stunning up here. We've got a little bit more stuff to do here tonight. I won't interrupt Kirsten, but she's doing her thing over there at the moment, doing a little bit of a recording and a video as well. We will have a chat to her later on and to the crew doing the documentary. They're getting some drone shots right now and some other shots as well. But yeah, this is one of those things that just kind of happened. And of all things, I'm wearing a NoFX t-shirt in this documentary. Bit of fun. Why not, hey? Anyway, I'm going to get back to the sunset and maybe set the telescope up. Good morning. Well, that was a cool moonrise sunset scenario, wasn't it? Filming done. Gonna have a chat with Kirsten and the others today. Chat about what this documentary is all about so they can explain it to you. But these little beauties ran all night, so time to bring them in, see what data's on there, and then continue on our little Sea Lake astronomy journey. Okay, files have been shifted. Everything I need to do here is done. I have like 6 hours until I need to be where I need to be for filming. So, road trip, anyone? We're in New South Wales now, but it's boring here. There's nothing exciting in New South Wales, so I'm going back to Victoria. Road trip. One of my favourite things to do when I'm in Swan Hill is to come and visit the giant Murray cod, because nothing says Australia and Swan Hill like a giant Murray cod. On astronomy adventures, you just get to come and see random stuff like this. Let's continue this road trip, shall we? Breaking news! We have made it to Lake Boga, home of the Catalina Flying Boat Museum. And there's this beautiful, beautiful art silo. How cool is that? It is a portrait of George Urquhart Scotty Allen. What a name, George Urquhart Scotty Allen. He was a World War I fighter pilot, and he was co-pilot of the first all-Australian airmail flight to England on the Empire flying boat before World War II. Pretty cool dude. He was also one of the commanding officers in charge of the #1 flying boat repair depot at Lake Boga during World War II. And those who know me know I love planes, and Catalinas in particular, because they're very, very cool. So yes, we are going to the Lake Boga Air Museum to have a look at a Catalina. Let's do it. Well, there you go, Lake Boga Flying Museum, all about the Catalina and all of the boats, the Martin Mariners that they used to have here as well, and a lovely, lovely real-life actual Caterpillar as well. There's also a Jeep here as well. But the one thing I want to do, that you can do, is you can go and peek your head in there and have a look inside. So I'm going to go and do that. Tell you what, these planes were very luxurious. I mean, look at it, just so luxurious. It even has a toilet when you're mid-air and you need to let one go. So there's a few other things here as well at this museum, which I think are very, very cool. These are all from Martin Mariners, all parts of Martin Mariners. There's also a Dornier, the front end of a Dornier here as well, which is very, very cool. Then there's an ambulance, but there's also, let's wander over here. This is why I love places like this. So it's not always about astronomy. Sometimes when you're out doing astronomy and you're waiting for it to get dark, you have to come to places like this. this and want to go for a ride on a motorbike, there's a World War II motorbike here. What is it? It's a Harley Davidson. There you go, Harley Davidson. And then we also have, because everyone loves them, this is Mr. David Rolfe. This one's for you. This is the only good Jeep. It's a beautiful Jeep. Well, there you have it. The Catalina Museum. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful place. But now I've got to go and do more astronomy stuff. So, road trip. This astronomy stuff, I tell you what, it's a tough life. It really is. I'm working really hard at the moment after that road trip. I mean, really, I'm waiting for it to get dark. The doco crew have asked for me to be out at out at Lake Tyrrell at 5:30. But until then, I'm going to sit by the pool and enjoy a beer because I've got nothing else to do at the moment. We are back. We are back for night 2 of flies. Weather gods are not being good to us. Wow, they're everywhere here. Oh my gosh, I think if I go down by the salt, they'll be better. Wow, the flies are horrible here, I tell you what. Oh, they'll be gone soon. But anyway, it is night 2 afternoon, evening 2 of filming. Kirsten's over the other side over there doing her bit, and we'll do some more afterwards, but I thought I'd come down and watch the sunset. Well, we'll say the clouds set. The clouds are conspiring against us at the moment. There are a few clear patches, like those ones there, and another one over there, and we were hoping to have some telescopes set up tonight as part of the filming, and we've still got them coming, but might not see much, but we'll do what we can, hey? Anyway, I'm just going to have a wander around while I wait. I have a time-lapse going too of capturing the sunset, so you'll see that later. We have just been filming through the first part of Golden Hour. What are we filming and why are we here? Why have you dragged us all to Lake Tyrrell?
So I've dragged you all to Lake Tyrrell because I'm filming a documentary about light pollution and about the world and the living world at night. So that means all living organisms that need pure night to survive. And so it's a 3-part documentary series that I've written, and we're filming the first episode now, which is about sanctuaries of darkness.
So where else have you been other than Sea Lake to do these sanctuaries of darkness? What other places have you been?
We've actually been to the Polar Circle, and we've been to Svalbard in the polar night. Yeah.
Whoa, okay, that would have been cool.
Yeah, we've been to Svalbard. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shoot.
And you saw auroras?
Yes.
Yes, yep,
we
absolutely.
saw the northern lights, and there was actually a scientist working on the zooplankton and how it migrates during the polar night according to northern lights and the moon cycles. So that was very exciting. We're also supposed to go to South Africa to see how dung beetles push.
Yep. Because they need darkness to do that.
Yes, because they actually orient themselves with the stars.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
And so here, in Australia, we also filmed the sequence with wallabies, and so we've been filming how wallabies they adapt to the change in daylight to know when to give birth. So they also need a pure night. And so right now, we're actually talking about how us as animals, humans, are connected to the dark sky, and how we need to keep that connection alive as much as possible. And you're doing a great job doing that.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best. Well, there you go. And what's it called? It's called Sanctuary.
Yeah, the whole series is called Planet Nights.
Planet Nights, and the first one is
Sanctuary.
And what are the other 2 episodes? So you're doing the other 2 as well?
I've written the other 2, but I'm not directing them. I'm only directing the first one. And so the second one is about borders of light and how light can actually
those
be
flies, your favourite thing, the flies. So borders of light.
Eventually they'll stop. Borders of light, and how light can actually be a barrier for wildlife. And so it encroaches on wildlife and actually makes it harder for them to cross and to go to a different place. So that includes sea turtles, for instance, and coastlines, like the way we light coastlines way too much and how the water is actually polluted by artificial light from the coast. But that also includes highways or like lighthouses as well. So we're filming actually a segment in Florida, and they've been doing that, and actually the turtles have started coming back because a lot of people now have red lighting. Yep,
they've changed the lighting, which is good.
Helps them to find the water more easily. And the third one is actually where the night has completely disappeared, which is cities.
Yes, Melbourne City. So I was talking to Kirsten yesterday was about how I did a viewing night in the middle of the city on the steps of the State Library, and it was as part of a dark sky symposium, and you couldn't even see all of the stars of the Southern Cross. Yeah. And it's just like, it's so bad.
Yeah, I'm from Paris. Yeah. Well, I'm not from Paris, but I live in Paris, and that's also a big issue there. But I'm actually from the Pyrenees, where we're filming also a lot of the film, which is a mountain range.
Like the Pyrenees, where the Tour de France goes through?
It's a mountain range
I love the
between Spain
Pyrenees.
and France, and that was
Yes.
actually one of the dark sky reserves she established there, and that's where I got the inspiration to do the film, because I've been in contact with the Milky Way and the dark skies ever since I was a kid, and then moving to the city I realized that that was a privilege that a lot of people didn't have.
It is a privilege, absolutely, to live under dark skies and experience dark skies, and it's one of the reasons I love my job. I travel the country installing observatories for people, spending so much time under dark skies, and it's like, and it's why I do these videos. They're not your quality grade, that's for sure.
I mean,
but it's just for YouTube, and it's because I like to show everybody what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm experiencing, why they should get out there, and how much fun it is. So.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun, and once you've seen the pure skylight and the pureness of the dark sky once in your life, I think you can't ever go back.
You can't get sick of it either.
And also you get a feeling of kind of a mission to protect it and to get more and more people to experience it as well. So that's kind of, I feel that's where my passion for doing this type of filmmaking comes from.
Yeah.
It's just making as many people experience it in a different way.
Well, thank you for involving me. It's an honour.
I'm very happy to do it.
Yeah, very, very happy to be part of it.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
And I even dragged Peter down. Peter's happy I dragged him down. I've got him setting up a telescope down on the edge of the lake. Doing now, we're just waiting for it to get dark. Not dark, it's pretend dark. So we're just waiting for it to get dark, and for some clear patches, we can do some pretend viewing through the telescope.
Wow, look at Saturn, it looks so good.
The emu, the cloud mew. It's a new type of Pokemon, the cloud mew. That's what it is. All right, can I ask you some questions? I don't like to do it without asking. Yeah, don't break that. Don't break that.
Actually, it's fine. It's just falling down. It's much further. It's not going any further.
The question now is do I cut that from the YouTube video, or do I leave that in? It's falling down my pants. You heard it first here.
I can't remember if I said.
Do I have to call you Dr Kirsten Banks?
No, Kirsten's fine.
Oh, okay.
Especially when
she's dealing with a wedgie.
No, it's just a camera pack. It's just falling down.
What? Not in your pocket? Mine's in my pocket. Oh, okay.
Much. All right. Okay.
All right. Where were we? Welcome to Astropunk. That's me. That's mine. How'd they get you involved in this thing?
Well, the directors kind of saw my stuff on social media, my TED talk about how we're losing culture to light pollution, and an email popped into my inbox. And
how cool is that?
It's really cool.
I know. So it's like, hey, do you want to? That's how it happens for me as well. I just had an email. Would you like to be involved? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sounds fun.
First time at Sea Lake.
First time at Sea Lake. This is just stunning. How can you?
I know, it's gorgeous. That's why I keep coming back.
Yeah.
I've been coming up here now, 5 years. This is my 5th year up here. So I love it. It's great fun. What did you think of the sky last night? Because not tonight. It's pretty crap tonight.
Boo. But last night was quite nice. Even with the moon coming up, you could still see quite a bit of Milky Way, which I was quite surprised by. Absolutely gorgeous. The thing that I missed though is that the water was a little choppy because it was just enough wind to make it choppy. So I couldn't see the reflections as well as I thought I would. Wow. But that just means I need to come back.
Exactly. And I'll put the hard word on you now. You're going to come back for Astrofest in November. Yeah.
Sign still delivered.
There we go. All right. I've got one locked in. I'm going to try and get... My goal is to have an all-female panel.
Oh, that'd be awesome. We can couple.
Steffi Bernard, we'll get Steffi in, and Jackie. Now, she came last year. She's awesome.
Amazing.
So there we go. That'll be an all-female panel, which we've never had before. That's cool.
Happy to be part of the first.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
So what are you up to these days?
These days, I split my time doing my own science communication. So I also have a YouTube channel, Astro Kirsten.
It's better than mine.
Oh,
I will put the link in
sweet.
description. I'll put the link in description. There we go.
Lots of a very different vibe, our two channels. Yours more building and making telescopes.
And rough and ready, yeah.
And mine's a bit more, I guess, polished. I like to really think about what I'm saying in my YouTube videos.
Yeah, but yours are, I guess it's more important that you do that because you're talking real, actual science and it needs to be right.
And I want to be able to, make it right, but also make it so everyone can understand, or as many people can
convey the message
as
well.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas mine's just, hey, come on a journey with me and see what I'm up to. It's fun.
And I love that. There's a place for all of this.
Absolutely.
Online.
And that's what I love about YouTube is there is a place for absolutely everything. You can have your serious stuff and you can have your fun stuff and you need it both.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But other than that, I also work at Swinburne University as a lecturer. But lecturer is kind of a limited version of what my role actually entails. I do a lot of social media there as well and public outreach. So it's the best of both worlds, really. I feel like Hannah Montana.
There you
go.
The
same person.
I'm not interviewing Kirsten Banks. I'm interviewing Hannah Montana.
The astronomy at Hannah Montana.
I love it. That's it. Oh, I'm going to tag you and stuff down, and in brackets, I'm just going to say astronomy, Astro Montana.
Astro Montana.
Astro Montana. That's it.
Perfect,
Astro
my new
Montana.
alias.
Well, thank you for having a little chat with me.
Oh, pleasure.
I think we've still got a little bit more filming we've got to do here, don't we? I think we're waiting for it to get darker and for some of these clouds to go away, because we've got some telescopes here. I dragged Peter all the way down from Mildura for this, and he's probably cursing me, but that's okay. These things happen, you know.
These things happen. That's right. But it's still great just to be here.
It is. It's been a fun weekend. I've had a blast. Well, there you have it. Another astropunk journey comes to an end. What an exciting and interesting one it was. Who'd have thought that I'd be in, well, my second documentary, although this time it wasn't about guitars and punk rock. This time it was about protecting dark skies, and what better skies to try and protect than Lake Tyrrell up here at Sea Lake. It was pretty cool working alongside Kirsten. She's very professional, that's for sure. Way more professional than I am. I did learn a lot, and to the documentary crew, they were amazing. Absolutely brilliant. I also need to thank Peter Cooper. You're my man. Thanks for coming down from Mildura and bringing some scopes down and hanging out and being part of a rent-a-crowd. That was awesome, and I know you got a lot out of it too, and thank you for the awesome thumbnail pic. That's a damn fine pic, that is. Probably my best, and you took it, so it's technically not mine. It's yours. Very, very cool weekend. Can't wait for this documentary, Sanctuary. It's first of a 3-part series. I will have put the details down below for it. Kirsten's social media contact details down below as well. Give her a follow. She's an awesome person. I'll put Peter's down there as well. Give Peter a follow. He only has 70 Instagram followers at the moment. Let's rack up some followers for him, shall we? But anyway, that draws to a close another adventure of mine. Got plenty more coming up, that's for sure. Going international, guys. We're going international. Join me for that one. That's going to be, well, not quite out of this world, but it will be out of this country, and it is astronomy related. Until then, don't forget to leave a comment, let us know what you'd like to see me work on, what other videos you'd like to see me put together, what other adventures you'd like to see me go on. Subscribe as well. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. And remember, keep looking up.